providing educational solutions that spans across preschool all the way to university, as well as workforce skills and then assessments as well. We also provide resources or solutions for English language learning. So it's not just someone's name, but it is a big company.
I see. What also is PTE?
Okay.
I know PTA, Parent Teacher Association, but what is PTE, and what does it seek to achieve?
Okay, so PTE is basically the acronym for Pearson Test of English.
Okay.
Pearson Test of English is a product that is designed by Pearson as a secured English language exam that is approved by governments for migration and for study abroad purposes. So when people want to study abroad or they want to travel, they are usually required to provide proof of English language proficiency, and that is where Pearson PTE comes in. Now, the key features of Pearson PTE is that it is a simple computer-based 2-hour English language proficiency exam that assesses one's speaking, reading, writing, and listening skills. The other key feature is that results are released within 48 hours. No queuing, no panic attacks, no anxiety. 48 hours, your results are released, and you can share the results with as many institutions as possible without any charge. Currently, PTE exam is approved by the Australian, New Zealand, UK, and Canadian governments for migration. Those who want to jackpot to these locations, they can take it for their visa purposes. And then those who want to study abroad globally, we have over 3,500 institutions also recognizing PTE test scores.
Let me just ask this, because you mentioned the migration. Even still for the study abroad,
Sure.
if you're from a Commonwealth country, so Ghana,
Yes.
do you still need to have the PTE done?
I get this question all the time. Yes, you do have to get it done. It is actually a requirement. But in currently, there's some regulations that would allow the exams that we take locally to be accepted. But if you're going to work for migration, you can't do without it. For study abroad, some of the universities would accept the score that you obtain in English, but it is usually a requirement. You see, the reason is this. We are a Commonwealth country, we are an English-speaking country, but there have been also reports, data to show that people are unable to complete their courses of study, and the reason is that they didn't understand what was being taught in class. English was a barrier for them, and that is why it is required for you to provide that proof that you can actually communicate in English language, and that's where PTE comes in.
Okay, interesting. Jennifer,
Yes.
what is the MasterCard Foundation Scholarship Program all about?
Okay, so the MasterCard Foundation Scholars Program is a comprehensive scholarship that caters for scholars or African students, basically that have socioeconomic barriers. So, for instance, financial need, persons of disability, as well as refugees, and also for those who have high academic excellence in their school. So that's what it is, a comprehensive scholarship. So it caters for everything from flight tickets to visa to school fees to accommodation, stipend, health insurance. It caters for everything.
Everything.
Yes.
So once you get it, just go study.
You just go study. That's
Everything
all.
else is taken care of.
Everything is taken care
Wow.
of.
No wonder it is comprehensive.
Yes, it is.
I see. So who qualifies? Do I qualify?
Okay, so like I said, so the scholarship is based on 4 pillars. So that's academic excellence,
Yes.
financial need, leadership qualities, and as well as community engagement, which is give back for people who aspire to make sure who have a vision of ensuring that Africa progresses. So if you are somebody who has that vision, you qualify. Somebody with academic excellence, you qualify. You are somebody who wants to improve on your leadership skills, even if it's like you were class prefect in class 1. They build on those qualities through leadership training throughout the scholarship program, as well as financial needs. So if you're unable to cater for your fees and all, yes.
Okay. So now that I know how comprehensive it is and the 4 pillars on which
Yes.
one can apply, how does anyone apply for it?
How does anyone apply? So for me, I'm a beneficiary of the scholarship in partnership with the University of Pretoria.
Okay.
So I studied in the university. So you need to apply to the school first and then apply for the scholarship. Applying for the scholarship is actually free, and that's why we are using this opportunity to invite others to come for the career fair, because during that time we get to tell you everything that you need, the requirements for application, and all the certificates that you need to submit in order to have a successful application.
Okay. So that brings me to the fair. Please give us the full rundown. When is the fair happening?
Okay.
Where is it happening? What do I need to have to be able to come to the fair and get good value? And what am I to expect when I come in for the fair?
Okay, great. So Pearson PTE is having its first ever, this is the first of its kind, and we have the opportunity to talk about it right here on Starr 103.5.
Lovely.
It's the first of its kind that we're having right here in Ghana, and it's going to happen on the 15th of June. That is this Saturday.
Okay.
So please clear your calendars for this Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the City Conference Center, University of Ghana, Legon. Please come and join us, learn about how you can kickstart the whole study abroad journey. We'll have resource persons there to walk us through the whole process. We'll also have the opportunity to learn all about Pearson PTE and why it is the English language test of choice. And then also Jennifer and her team at MasterCard will talk about the whole process of benefiting from the MasterCard Foundation as well. And then we will have a number of registered study abroad agents at the location to help you or navigate through the journey. You don't have to bring anything. The event is free. You don't have to pay anything. Just make sure you are there by 9 a.m., seated comfortably, and then get a wealth of information. You know, Francis, the interesting thing is that people want to kickstart the journey, but they don't know where, how, or even when to kickstart the journey. So if you are an SHS leaver, or even if you're an SHS and that is your goal, please join us. If you are a parent and you also want your kids to have that goal of studying abroad, join us at the event as well. If you want to do your master's, if you want to do your PhD, please come and learn about how you can kickstart your journey. There is variety at this fair on Saturday.
And it's a whole day's event?
Yes, it is. It is a whole day's event.
Okay. So when I walk in and I decide to spend a whole day with you, what should I expect throughout the day?
So from 9 a.m. to 12 noon, that is where we have the seminar. So we'll have the resource persons talking about the whole journey of studying abroad. Jennifer and her team will also come in to talk about the master's scholarship program, and then I'll also talk about PTE, and of course we'll have some entertainment part as well, just to make sure people don't doze, because we want them to get everything, all the juice when they do come. And then from 12 noon to about 4 p.m. would have they will have the opportunity to interact with the study abroad agents who will be set up there waiting to have a conversation with them. So please don't say that you're waiting when it's 12 noon before you come. Come early so that you can benefit from the first part. That's the key part. And then later, after interacting with the study abroad agents, you can leave and then attend to other engagements. But this Saturday is actually for PTE.
So it starts at exactly what time?
9 a.m.
9 a.m.
Yes.
9 a.m. is 9 a.m.
Yes, no Ghana man time.
This is British time.
Yes, this is British time. PTE is actually a British exam,
Yeah.
so we actually use the British time.
So 9 a.m. it begins. Fantastic. Does anyone have to register to be there, or you just have to walk in?
Well, yes, we do have a registration link, but at this point, since we're only 2 days away from the event, don't worry about the registration link. Just come in and you will be admitted to the event. So
Okay.
just walk in.
Okay. Jennifer, I heard you mention that you benefited from this. So
Yes.
all that you said was comprehensive. You experienced yourself.
Yes,
How
I
would
did.
you describe the experience of being a beneficiary, and how has it changed your life?
Okay, so I always put my experience or my um I put my experience in two words: growth mindset. So for me, I have developed mentally because it gave me that mindset of you are able to grow or develop your talents, your abilities, your intelligence
Yeah.
in order to benefit society. So for me, it was very intriguing because you get to meet people from different parts of Africa with wild dreams, visions, like young people even younger than me doing things that I thought were impossible. And it really inspired me to do more. So that's one thing that the MasterCard Foundation Scholars Program does for us as a scholar, that it gives us that growth mindset, that you do not settle for less. So wherever you find yourself, you 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 achieve some form of excellence. That is what I also experienced with this scholarship.
Fantastic. So for that one out there who is inspired by you and wants to embark on this journey, what are you telling them directly this morning?
So this morning, I just want to tell whoever is listening that this opportunity comes once, because I did not have the opportunity to listen to someone tell me about the scholarship. Had to go through the process myself without having to get assistance. But if you have the opportunity to get the information you need, the requirements, in order to have everything set before you start applying for this process, then please take advantage of this career fair. We want to see you on Saturday at the CD conference or at the University of Ghana, 9 a.m. So please don't miss out on this opportunity, because who knows, next year you might end up having to pay just to come and listen to this information. So please take advantage of this great opportunity and be present on Saturday.
Fantastic. Eugenia, you have the final word, final words?
So just as Jennifer has said, please join us. It is free. You don't have to pay anything. Just get your jeans, your top, get some boots, hit the road, and join us and be a part of this groundbreaking event, the first of its kind Pearson PTE seminar organized right here in Ghana.
Fantastic. I want to say a big thank you to you, Eugenia Odami, about the Business Development Specialist for Pearson PTE, East, Western, and Southern parts of Africa, and also Jennifer Selassie King, MasterCard Foundation Scholars Program alumni at the University of Pretoria. Thank you for your time and for joining us on Saturday, 9 a.m. at the City Conference Center at the University of Ghana. You don't want to miss it. You have to be there for this all-important program. I thank you very much for joining us. Okay, all right. Time check, 13 minutes to 10, right here on the Morning Star. Your views and comments are welcome. What's applying is 055 2880 216.